It's time once again for the Lady Indian Softball Show as we visit with Kennett Indian head softball coach Logan Dollins. And Coach, senior day at Indian Park here on Thursday afternoon, and a threat of rain showers, and your four seniors. I tell you what, it's just such a good crew that you have there. And I know you're proud of all of those girls and being able to honor them. And an 11-0 win over Oran also kind of caps off the day.
Yeah, definitely. Emma Claire-Bakken, Lauren Barton, Emma Tennant, and Hanley McAtee have been nothing but great for our program over the past 4 years. Just the way that they come to practice on a daily basis and do what they're supposed to do at a high level. I just couldn't have a better group of seniors than what we have this year.
Well, today you had Hanley McAtee and all of her honors out in the circle and did a great job pitching. And then you had a freshman come on. And, you're mixing the young players with the veteran players, and that's what you have to do to keep things going year after year.
Yeah, Molly did a great job. I just told her down there in the circle, every time she's had the opportunity to be in the game, she's been ready. And for somebody that doesn't have, as much playing time as what she does, to come in and just execute the way that she did and just fill up the strike zone just tells you that she's working behind the scenes on days that she's not getting the bullpens. And as much as we're playing, it is tough for her to get quality bullpens in. And I'm just so proud for the way that she came out and battled.
Well, the team had lost 2 of their last 3 and a tough loss at Rivercrest, our last broadcast here at Indian Park, when Hanley was honored for setting the state career hits mark the game before over in Doniphan. But having a tough loss against Rivercrest and then go on the road to East Prairie and get a big blowout win there. But then you had to go play Neelyville, and Neelyville's got a good ball club.
Yeah, a quality bunch that we played yesterday. On our end, I felt like we came out a little bit flat and let them jump on us, and we tried to kind of, scratch and claw back into the ball game. But they're a quality bunch, and they win for a reason. And anytime we got close, they found ways to just push the score a little bit further and further away from us. So it was games that we needed to be in. We've got to learn how to win a 4-3 ball game or come back from a 7-0 deficit and find ways to win it. And so far we haven't been able to, but hopefully we learn something from it, and hopefully it makes us better in the long run.
Well, at this point of the season, and you kind of talked about it last week, it's a bit of a learning experience. Sometimes, as good as it might be to be 28-0, for these players to feel what it's like to fail. And how to overcome that can be a very big thing when you start district play. And then when you lose, the season's over. Right. So get that out of the system now and find out what you do wrong and correct the problem.
Yeah, life's easy when it's all going good. What happens when somebody hits you in the teeth. And I feel like Neelyville did that to us, and it kind of shocked us for a couple innings. And then we kind of settled in and went to battle with them. So the postseason's not easy. It's not who's the better team all the time. It's who's the hottest team at that moment. So for us, we're just trying to pick up some momentum with really high quality teams in the future.
Well, that you have.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got a tough one this weekend, our tough doubleheader with McCracken County coming up, and then, start our Boot Hill Conference and then kind of finish everything out with a really tough stretch.
Yeah, Valley View, a team you've already played, will be coming here at Indian Park. And then you have Paragould. I'm sure they have a pretty good softball team as well. But that you want your team to be tested when you start that district tournament. And, of course, the Boot Hill tournament will be some tournament action for you. That will be down the road at Zenith Hornersville for the Boot Hill tournament.
Yeah, and, it's an opportunity to win a championship. You got to go out and win the first one first. We can't get too far ahead, but, it's to that point in the season where it's time to start winning and getting into a postseason feel. So Boot Hill Conference is a great opportunity for us to come out and feel maybe a different feeling than what you get on a Thursday, against a team that's not in your district. We know from our standpoint that we're going to get everybody's best game. And we have to come out and deliver, and something that we've got to learn how to deal with the pressure, take quality at bats whenever, you know, everybody's trying to knock you off.
Well, Coach, good luck. Hopefully the weather cooperates. McCracken County probably has some of the best facilities you'll play on all year. They may even be turf over there. I know the baseball field, the infield was turf, and I think they made everything turf.
Oh, really?
So I wouldn't be surprised if softball wasn't the same way. I've seen their softball field, and it's just not your run-of-the-mill softball field.
I'm excited about going over and, you know, competing against other states. So hopefully we can go and compete and play two good softball games.
All right, Coach. Congratulations and good luck next week. And we'll be looking at those seeds for the Boot Hill Conference tournament as well, and we'll pass those along. Appreciate you joining us. If you can tell we're not in our familiar surroundings. We're talking after the Thursday Senior Day victory at Indian Park as we're upstairs here, and I appreciate Coach Dollins as always. Good luck, Coach. We'll talk again next week.
Appreciate it.
That's Coach Logan Dollins on the Lady Indian Softball Show.